Hello everybody and welcome to Game of the RPG Maker Game of the Week. I am Lance7, creator of Chrono Alter, Chrono Chronicles, and Chrono Echoes. But this week's RPG Maker Game of the Week is Chrono Trigger 2: The Chrono Chronicles, which is not my game. No, this is like a Spanish game that came out in 2008. It's really cool. It's like if you took Chrono Trigger and mixed it with Zelda. Now, as shown by the the title screen, it's Chrono Trigger 2, a fan sequel to Chrono Trigger. I have no unearthly idea what the story is, but anyway, we're gonna have a look. You'll see a little bit of the dialogue in English because I went in and tried to translate a little bit, to kind of get an idea of what the hell was going on. So some of the dialogue is going to be in English, but most of it's going to be in Spanish. If anybody speaks Spanish or anything like that, if they would be willing to translate this game into English, like a lot of us would greatly appreciate it because this game, I must say, is really cool. I like they even use like the Mega Man X sound effect, but anyway, it's got like a custom menu system. You fight in an active battle like in Zelda. The mapping is top notch. But anyway, to play the game, you hit history or historia. I know I have a bit of a strange accent, and I don't really speak Spanish. I know a few words in Spanish, a few words, a little bit of Japanese, and like a few words in Finnish. Mark my words, I will learn Finnish one day. But anyway, this is our little introduction sequence, and you can find a translation of it on the Chrono Compendium. I'll link that in the sidebar. Epilogo. En el tiempo de humanidad lavos. Yeah, I'm not even, I'll look up the translation later, and I'll post a link to it on the side, but from what I gather, this is like showing the end of Chrono Trigger. It's like, I think the last line says that they didn't know how soon it would be before they reunited. Which, Dia de Lavos. And Lavos is a male, I guess. If anybody speaks Spanish, let me know what that means. Chrono, if we beat him, we can join forces. We will attack when I say. No way! My attacks don't do anything! It seems he has a shield that protects him from physical attacks. See if you can stand it. Amazing. Even Pharaoh can transfer through his magic wall. With these weapons, we'll never beat him. We have to do something. We must fight to the end. We can't let him destroy the world. There's only one thing we can do. I will use everything I have. You're mad. If you do that, you'll die. It's the only way. We can't allow Lavos back to the planet. Luminaire, bitch. By the way, if there was ever a Chrono Trigger movie, Sam Jackson for Chrono all the way, man. Anyway. Now the game spits us back into, I have no unearthly idea what any of this says, but now it spits us out into, I think, like wintertime in 600 AD. I don't know. But it's snowy, you got a little gate animation, frog falls out, gate disappears. Now it's in Spanish because, this is like when I kind of stopped translating. Because Google Translate sucks when you're trying to do this. But anyway, back to the game. From what I gather, Cyrus returns as a villain. Which I honestly think is a cool concept. But anyway, here we are in a battlefield playing as Frog. If you hit shift, you go into battle mode. You can swing your sword. What else can I do? I know there was one more thing that I could do. Yeah, okay. if you hit the back button, you like block, and the like select button you use to attack. It's really cool. Um, Here are some Lufia 2 monsters. We're gonna slash them, and I really like the opening credits effect in this cutscene. Um, I doubt it's not going to be implemented into Chrono Echoes because most of you have seen the the rough draft of the opening credits of Chrono Echoes, and I've actually done a little bit of work on it, like in the past few days. So, but anyway, back to the game. You basically traverse through this mountainous range, killing bears and good stuff like that. Just killing bears. It's what the cool kids are doing nowadays. But anyway, you traverse through here. It's like if you keep going up here, I know you eventually get to the castle, and I'm gonna record up to the first boss fight, which is I think that's health or something like that, or money, or I have no earthly idea. That's health. That's health. But what was I saying? Let's see, go up here. Yeah, I'll record up to the first boss, which is Flee and Slash, which is actually pretty tough, believe it or not. I mean, Jesus. Okay, yeah, here we are at the castle. I really like the environmental settings that they've done for this. Frog runs up. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, Chrono Trigger movie. Antonio Banderas is Glenn. Yeah, you trying to argue with me? Yep, fuck you. Fuck you. Frog and boots all the way, man. But anyway, we apparently have to go into the castle and fight stuff, I guess. So we go over here, and we walk up here, and we fight these guards that I don't know why they're attacking. Good, getting stoof. I like getting stoof. I like the exploding guards. That make me laugh. But anyway. But yeah, I mean, the mapping, it's not exactly like Chrono Trigger, but it looks a lot like it. I mean, it's got that Chrono feel. But, yeah, I don't know exactly how all this works, but like the dungeons, they kind of remind, like this whole game reminds me of Chrono Trigger Zelda. See? Oh, would you look at that? I got a key from Link to the Past. Like, all that's missing is Frog holding up just Frog holding up the key, looking up triumphantly. And hang on. Give me just a second. Frog lifts up the key and yeah, I totally have that on my phone. Was a text message ringtone. Now it's Snake Man from Mega Man 3. Big Mega Man fan, by the way. You should go download Mega Man 10. But anyway, back to Chrono Trigger 2. We go through here, cut some more guards up. I'm not really dead sure how long this video will be. It'll probably be a two-parter. But anyway, for the love of God, I really wish this game was in English. But it's a load of fun. But anyway, I will be bringing you a RPG Maker game of the week that I'll pick out. I've gotten next week's pretty much picked out. Like it's one of my favorite RPG Maker games, hands down. Just because it's so much fun. Anyway, I really like this scene right here with Frog on the side-scrolling plane. You know, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, we get into the dungeon. We're ignoring him because I'm pretty sure they're dead or something like that. Dead or, you know, aren't alive anymore. Same thing, pretty much. Dead on the inside. By the way, I'm sorry I sound like this. I'm like, it's like almost 1 in the morning. I'm like, I was gonna do a live video, like beforehand, introducing the game, you know, showing me in the camera. But I'm like, I'm like in what I'm gonna go to sleep in, and it's not very pleasant. He says things like Antonio Banderas, and we walk away. I'm not like I like this dungeon. It's got a very Zelda feel to it. You get to fight quite a bit. It's very atmospheric. I really like the fog. You hit the plates to open the doors. But okay, yeah, here we are. You find a pendant, I guess, is like either Leans or Marls or someone like that. But anyway, he says more Spanish stuff, jumps back, and it's Slash.